Hi, I'm Sarah Ansboury, and today I'm going to take you through what's in my tournament bag, actually. I got my little bigger bag that I travel with, so it's in the sun a lot. It's a little bit faded. Of course, I've got my luggage tag from the PPR, because this is what I fly with. So I've got 3 pockets. My outside pockets, I've got 3 paddles. I usually carry about 2 to 3 paddles at least with me on a tournament. I've got my nice tape on it, so I'll put that on the outside. And just so you know, I've got my Extreme Tour. It's my new graphic, so I really like my new paddles. Every so often you find some medals in here. The last tournament I played was the US Open, so I got a US Open and a Pro Pass from Naples right there. I don't think I've cleaned out my bag since then. So it's my center pocket, my shoes. So I got my head Revolts. I'm wearing white because it's gonna be a super hot weekend. So that's why I brought this particular pair of shoes. Let's see what else I got. I pretty much never go anywhere without my Liquid IV. It's my hydration drink, so I just add it to my water. It gets super hot. We're in summertime, so you always need to stay hydrated, and these really taste good. So these are my favorite. Let's see. Of course, I need balls to play with, and I have the beautiful Pen 40s, which, by the way, there's my picture on the side. Let's see. Got a few other things. I'm not gonna lie, overpack this thing. Got a jump rope to warm up with. Jeez. I obviously wear hats all the time, so I got a head hat and I got another Sarah Ansboury hat in here. I expect to be sweating a lot this weekend. I'm in Atlanta right now, so I got a lot of changes of clothes. Can't go anywhere without my battery charger, because let's face it, my cell phone is everything to me. This is all my excess socks for the weekend. So I usually carry that whole thing in there to go with my shoes. It's got wristbands in there and that kind of stuff, because I always have my black head wristbands on or my white ones, so I'm switching them all the time. And again, another sweat towel. I just got this one, it's a big one. Helps me hold on to my paddles a little bit as well, because I do sweat quite a bit. And of course, every so often you'll find some snacks in there. I got jerky snacks this week. Always have to have something when you're on the court so that you can just kind of munch on. That's super easy, but also tastes good, so I'm willing to snack on it. Wow, that's a lot in my center pocket, so we're gonna go to the outside pocket. I'm not gonna lie, there's a couple other things down there, but they're kind of messy. So, ooh, all right, my outside pocket. I like this thing, I didn't even know it was in here. This is kind of like this is one of those, pretty much in between matches, before matches. This kind of helps get the knots out for my neck and my back. Obviously the shoulders, so that you keep your shoulders loose while you're playing. A lot of times people forget to warm up and loosen up their shoulders in between, but this really helps that a lot. I also usually keep bands in here to help me warm up that shoulder too. I've got my sunscreen. Right now I'm using this cool Kinesis. I just started using this, and it's a nice oil-free clear spray. So obviously I've got fair skin, so I have to consistently have that kind of stuff. Bug spray, because let's face it, we're in the South. We get caught with a lot of bugs down here. Probably the fun thing that I have, I get asked about this a lot. This is my little kit. So if you looked at my paddles, you know, I've got my white tape on there. There's lead tape under this. So, you know, a lot of times players like me, we like to put that. So this is my kit. So I got quite a few things in here. So I've got my lead tape, scissors to cut the tape. Inside here, I've got my, let's see, I've got 2 things. I'm using my Mueller Pro Strips grip stuff. So it comes in this little tube right here. A lot of times people ask me what's on my fingers, and I sweat a lot, obviously, since we're talking about that. So these little strips I cut off and I wrap them around my fingers, so it goes in my grip taping kit. And then I actually use that, I like the little tin. So this other one is actually, if I can get it open, it's my electrical tape that I put on top of my paddles. It's not just like normal, like base electrical tape. You go to Home Depot or something, or some you know, hardware store, and you get like the tough ultra duty electrical stuff. And then I also have some really cool head grip tape as well. So I cut these strips off and then I'll wrap those around the outside as well. So I always like to have a variety of stuff, and I put that in my little kit and I zip it up. So I pretty much do not go to a tournament without this little kit. And on the bottom, I got all this cool, I got, you know, cheap sunglasses, because you can't go anywhere without cheap sunglasses, because I guarantee you I'll lose them. So I'll leave this on some court somewhere. Usually my headphones will stay with them. That looks like all about it, besides my little pens and little stuff that I need on a regular basis. And my ibuprofen, of course, because let's face it, we're on a lot of long hours out here. And I think my bag's about empty.